Before I send this over, I just want to refresh the fact that I do not yet have the capability, or I haven't figured out how to create the egg bars. So this is going to be using candlesticks. It could be Heikin-Ashi or anything. But the thing is, if a price area is a sale, a line area, or just, whatever, what's this one? 1315 on gold, okay? Let's just say, all right. If it is a sale, the hag, the candlestick, whatever, it cannot get up there unless there's green. Does that make sense? What you want when you're going to be going short an anticipated area, or you're waiting to see if you should be selling, then the colors are going to alert you to the fact. Directional move is up. If it's become a sale, the green is going to disappear. It's going to maybe get smaller. Maybe it's going to go sideways. Or you might get some red. What we're saying is you're going short on the anticipation that you are going to go red to the downside. You're not waiting for the bar to turn red. You're keeping your eye on the green on the way up. In this instance, we've got a red. JB decided, I think, to get rid of that signal. It will still be green, but you've got a red on a candlestick. That's an alert that this price area, let's put that across there, right there, is saying that get ready to sell. If it is a sale, the spike will be down, will be sold. It's not here. It's not there. So this red bar is suggesting, and it's an alert for you to get ready to go short. To see that the spikes on this chart are being sold. If the spikes are being sold, if that price area is a sale, then you are going to get red. You're going to see the red. You can anticipate the red. If the red occurs, the spike is being sold. The spike's down. I just want to point that out, because, for example, here you've got a price area. I'll get into these reds in a moment. What did I tell you about that? These red things. There's a green. In this bar, you've got a red, and in this bar, you can see the spike because it's live. You can see this red area because it's live. In this bar, you've got a green. You're saying, oh, okay. It looks as though a buy is coming in. I got some green. Now I've got some red. but I've got an alert that some green's coming in. If so, you've got it in this bar. The previous bars were saying expect a green. Now, if you want, at that point, if you do see a green occurring, you can go green during that bar or the next bar. Or maybe you don't want to wait for the tick count on this something, but you're seeing some green coming in here. So, you can go long. Or you can go long when this bar starts. But the point is not this waiting for this green bar. You're waiting for evidence that you're going to get a green bar, that the red is getting smaller. That's a bigger red. Well, it could be an exhaust. But the point is you're anticipating in this area. I mean, it's these two green lines and stuff. You're anticipating a buy. Here's a move up. You got some green. I think we've been through that. Here's a buy coming in here, let's say. Red's disappearing. Oh, I got some green. Okay, I'm presuming that this is a buy. So, go along, but the spike's better bond. The problem is, what happens with your buy? Green's disappearing. Huh. What's telling you about this price area? And the fact that the spikes are being sold here, what does that tell you about that price area? It's saying, well, sellers are in control of that price area. Why? Well, green's sort of disappearing. Maybe it's going sideways. Or maybe I'm getting some red. You know what I'm saying? I want to point out next that on this chart, I am charting the 500 tick spike. That's what this green area is. So one could become a spike expert. In other words, you could chart the fast 50 tick into the slow 5 foot. This is the, let's say this is the 500 tick spike. This could be a 5-minute chart with a 30-minute spike on it. You follow me? And all your simple mind has to do is to know whether that slow green spike area is a buy or is a sale. If it's a sale, green's going to disappear and the spikes are going to be sold. Green's going to disappear and the spikes are going to be sold. It's that simple. Over here, at this price area, you are in the 500 tick spike at the bottom of it. If it is a buy, you're not going to see much red. Let's put it that way. You are going to see some green, but you're sure as heck not going to see much red. And guess what else is going to happen on this fast tick chart here? You're going to see that it's spikes being bought. Look. Look. And if they are being bought, you're going to get some green. So you're not waiting for the green signal. You're anticipating the green signal. You expect red to disappear. Now, let's go into the, no, turn off this movie. These red areas, they're part of this indicator. You can turn this on. When I send the chart to you, it will be turned on. This red here, and here, it's part of the same indicator as the spikes. Okay? I've turned them on. I call these the wall. This red thing is developed during this bar. In other words, this is live, and as this bar is closing, you have an idea where price is going to go and where it's going to stop before it gets there. Now, price continues on down, but this wall, I forget how I created this thing, but to me it's kind of amazing. Because even up here, you know where price may go and where it may stop. And in this bar, this green bar, this one's charting. So you have an idea, if you're long, where you can anticipate price to stop going up. In other words, you can start selling against that thing. The only way you can start selling against that thing is if the green starts to just disappear and the spikes are sold. That's the way it is. We can get into this a little more later. Let's just talk about this wall here. Okay, it's presumably an area where price will be a buy area. It could be a buy area. 1314.2. Up here, as you go short against the upper wall, you say, well, okay, probably going to 1412. It's only $40 or something, I forget. $30 maybe. It's not bad in a couple of minutes. As you're going short in here, you're saying, all right, it may stop here. Now, if this price area is a buy, right? What do you expect? You expect red to disappear. It doesn't. You see the spikes being bought. You don't. The spikes drive price, in this case, through the lower wall. Price is going down. Oh, red's disappearing. We're throwing a wall right here at this price in this bar. So maybe we're going to see the red disappearing, smaller, going sideways, it just disappearing. And then the spikes to be bought against the wall. Well, it is. So as you go long, you know, what? Well, you happen to have, during this, as you're buying here, you've got a wall forming there. And if that wall is a sale, then the green, it starts to disappear. Right in this bar, starting to disappear. And the spikes are going to start being sold. That's what I want to say. What I'm suggesting is, if you want, is to become a spike expert. At all times on this fast 50 tick chart, you're always going to be dealing somehow with a slow ticks spike. Like this is a 50 tick. It's at all times going to be dealing with a 500 tick spike, and it's charted on this chart in green. I mean, it could be the 1,000 tick chart on this chart. Oh, it could be a 5-minute chart on a 60-second, a minute chart, or a 30. It could be a 5-minute spike on a 30-second chart. It could be a monthly or weekly Yeah, monthly spike on a daily chart. Or it could be a daily spike on the hourly chart or something. So for the sake of being easy on the mind and the eyes, you could become an expert on the slow charts or the higher time period, whatever you want to call it, on spike. Because if it is a buy, here's the spike from the, okay? If it's a buy and we're under it, well, the little wall's going to hold. But you're going to see red disappear. This price area is becoming a buy. And the spikes are going to be bought on this chart. Then you move up into that green area, the spike of the 500 tick in this case. If it's a sale, as you move up, you're going to see the green disappear. Well, in this bar, you will see the fact that, well, in this bar, you see the fact that it's totally disappeared. So that's kind of indicating that this price area is a sale. If so, this chart spike will be a sale. It's that simple. I'll tell you right now, if, as you're selling this, because of what you see before it, not because it's going red, you're anticipating it to go red. Why? Because the green is disappearing. If the green is disappearing, then the spikes are going to be sold here on this chart. If this just decides to buy the spike, starts moving up, you just get the heck out. I mean, you got an automatic stop in way over whatever. In case your computer breaks down or something, you always got to have a stop in. The power goes out, you're short here, so whatever. 2 hours later, the power goes on and it's moved through this price area and you're still short here? No. But during the small space of time here, have you stop way above these, what I call walls, if you wander above this red band area. So you're sitting there short, you got your stop up here, and this little monkey starts to go up. Get out. Don't even reverse, just get the heck out. What I still do, if I get 2 of those, lately it's just, sometimes I'm a bit off, especially lately, and I'll just, okay, I'm out of here, I'll just take a half hour off. Heck with that nonsense. I actually swear. Who's the bullshit here, the chart or me? And storm out and walk away. Because, I mean, if this is a sale, the green's going to disappear, and the spikes are going to be sold. I mean, it's that freaking easy. It happens to be, in this case, the top of the spike, this green area here, of the slower 500 tick. I mean, it is that simple. If the top of the 500 tick spike is a sale, then on this fast chart, on this 50 tick chart, you're going to see that from the 500 tick overlaid on this chart, the top of it sold. You're going to see green disappear, and you're going to see the spikes being sold for that price area. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, you just become a... I mean, do you know how to boil an egg? Pot, water, egg, heat. It's that simple. For a sale here, what? You waited for the water. Well, It happens to be this green area. So you throw in the egg. Well, I guess it's that red bar or the greens. I don't know where I'm going on this analogy. You turn on the heat. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying. You could become either a line expert or a spike expert. And think very little and maybe only trade 2 or 3 hours a day. 2 or 3 hours a day. And, compound in the number of contracts you have or whatever. But just focus the mind on the simplicity of the spikes, perhaps. Thank you.